Hello, everybody. I'm John Evans, and you're watching another episode of Mid-Mod Money, the show that teaches you how to buy and sell vintage items for a profit. Thanks for watching. Happy Monday. We're happy to have you in my basement for the next 10 minutes or so, and it's going to be incredible. You're going to see amazing vintage treasure on today's program. Things like this beautiful 1960s Poodle. Look at this poodle. This Poodle is ceramic. It is from the 1960s. It's a planter, and it's worth about $20. And I got it for free. And you're going to find out how I got it for free in this episode. And I'm excited about this episode because everything you're going to see I got for free. It's a good story. Before we get started, I want to remind you to subscribe to the show because that's how you win the free stuff. You got to subscribe. And also, hey, hit the like button that is over here, I hope. Right there. Listen, we've got a big show coming up here. Before we get started, I do want to remind you, hey, the person who won the Viking glass red dish, you need to email me, Gmail. midmodmoney@gmail, because if you don't claim it, we're going to have to give it away when we give away next month's prize. And let's get started. So I found about 10 things, incredible vintage things. I'm driving around between where I live in Oakland, Maryland, Friendsville, Maryland, and on the side of the road, I see a sign that says free and what appears to be a garage sale that is no more. A defunct garage sale. Yeah, it looked like a garage sale, and they just said, you know what? They gave it up and said free. And I went and looked around, and I realized that I would like to have a lot of the things that I saw there because a lot of it was a vintage treasure, and some things that I couldn't believe were free were free. And I was the only one in their front yard. Now, it had rained a few hours earlier. It looks like this stuff had been out in the rain for a little while, but as you're going to see, even the electronics work. My youngest son was with me. He was putting a monitor, a computer monitor in the car. He was with me. First thing I found for free, a brass candlestick holder. Value, $10 to $12, probably $15 tops. I wish there was a pair. There wasn't. But it was free. I'm going to put $12 on this. If I put 10, it is all profit. Next thing. I'm not sure if this is Indiana glass, but it could be Indiana glass. It's got these strawberries, and it's a pink color. It's got this gray top. It's about a $15 vase, colored vase. Strawberries for free from someone's front yard. Now, I like this one because this was probably one of my favorite finds in this yard. Now, I saw this. I had my son pick it up. I said, grab that shell. I didn't even know what it was. But if you look at this, and maybe if I can do that, this is a conch shell that Conch. Somebody sample that. Conch. This is a carved conch or conch shell. And my research guy told me this is Mount Vesuvius in Italy. And Mount Vesuvius erupted in 1944. And the World War II ended in 1945. So this could be a war souvenir. Someone brought this back from the war. Someone turned this into a lamp. You can see the hardware is very much of that era. So this could be like a war souvenir. And one of these Mount Vesuvius carved conch shells sold for $50 on eBay. So a little bit of value here. I'm saying about $50 on the amazing Mount Vesuvius lamp. Okay, now I wanted to get into this earlier, but I just didn't have the heart. In this haul, let's just do it, were these mushroom mugs. Now, these are the Arnel's mushroom mugs. And it's very faint on the bottom. You can see Arnel's. These are not the Sears Magic Mushroom Desirable Everybody Wants mushroom mugs. These are a mold that someone painted themselves, okay? And, you know, we can debate the merits of who painted these. They made some choices with the stems. I mean, I don't want to nitpick this. They made some choices. They made the stems all the same color. Probably wouldn't have gone that route. Also, these are a little bit sticky. I need to actually I need to put this in some kind of degreaser because they're so weirdly sticky. So, but there's 4 of them. They're worth $18 because there's no chips, no cracks. And remember, folks, they're free. All of this pure profit. Next thing I got from the 1981 line of Homco products. Free. Beautiful plastic wall decor. These 1970s things were everywhere. In 1981, they started to get a little yellow. So it was less mushrooms and more of this kind of stuff, more brightness. But these are worth $20 for the pair. And I got them for free. Next. What do we know about kitty cats? Cute cells, right? Period. These are the 3 little kittens who may or may not have lost their mittens. I see no mittens. There are no mittens to speak of in the general area. But this is Chalkware, and it is a bank. And I can't believe this survived. I mean, there's a few little marks. You could paint that in probably with a yellow marker. But this is probably 70s, and it's worth, $19, $20. And guess what? They had another one. Oh, geez. They had another one. Now, this one has a damaged ear. It's probably worth about $10, $12. But 2 cute cells. That's cute, absolutely sells. Next thing I found, and this is trouble because it just went off, this lamp. This is going to need a rewire, I think, because the base is also supposed to light up. But free, it's worth $15 to $20. And guess what, folks? There were 2 of these bad boys. This one's $20 to $25. This one also works. It's not plugged in right now because I'm using the plug for 8 or 9 different things. And finally, I'm going to show you the last thing I found, which is... Let me make sure I don't screw this up. Oh, this mixer. With bowls. Company called Dormeyer. Is that right? Dormeyer meal mixer. This is just like Sunbeam's Mix Master. And this one, I don't know if it predates that, but this could be 1940s. It's definitely 50s and could even be 40s. I don't know if this came before the Mix Master. This is the meal maker. So you had like kind of a East Coast, West Coast kitchen battle thing going on back then. And this one is heavy. I'm straining to hold it. It was free with the attachments and everything. It's worth about $40 to $50. That's the neighborhood I'm going to be asking. With everything included, I paid nothing. Let me see if I got that right. I paid nothing, and I'm looking at $262 of profit just because I had a few boxes in my car. And my son, my 13-year-old son's willing to get nuts. So you can do it too if you find a partner willing to do that and are lucky like I was. Keep watching my show, Mid-Mod Money. You guys can do this too. It's so easy. to have booths and stuff like that. Watch past episodes. Thanks for watching, and remember, always round up.